Let me tell you something, Skull. I was out there.
That's stuff I don't do.
In the main room.
Yeah.
Art of Poker, 330 runners, each paying $250. It's packed over there.
Yeah, we were talking about that.
I almost did. Almost did.
First place would be close to 20K in that. Pretty solid return for 250 buy-in.
I wanted to take a break for a little bit, and like it was like obviously a game that people didn't really want to play in.
I love how Perkins like just like he had like $1.5 million in front of him. He's like,
Dude,
Doug's like, what?
So Perkins is just like, you want Doug can play, right? It's cool, guys. Doug, hop in here, and it's like it's PLO, and he's on like $1 million, and I'm just like, I'm coming into this, like I'm gonna like. I was gearing myself up, like, you got this, get the fuck in there, we got this, and then they're like, and I'm like, you know what, guys, I'm actually happy to not sit in for these stakes.
Yeah, especially if it's like a one time, and that's it. Like,
I know boot you at any point, so you're just like,
you just never know.
Yeah.
Dylan stuck a buy-in now. 3-betting the King 7 off, 9K to go, and Nick in position with the suited King. K9, what, Rick?
Woof.
PLO.
Yeah.
So it's
Hits
like
his king. Both players.
I got smoked that weekend. You were watching on one hand. I would have. I didn't pull the trigger on the.
You should have fired.
I know. Lost the king high on that hand.
I know. I saw it.
It was like a $2 million pot, right?
I don't think it was that big. I think it was definitely like a.
No, it might have been like $1 million.
I think it was 800K.
Okay.
But if you had jammed, it would have made it too much. I think you had something like that behind.
Yeah, that makes sense.
It was a monster pop though. You checked and the guy like shook his head like and then you're like, oh no.
That's the
Dylan
worst.
reaching for chips. 6,200 is the bet. Back over to Nick.
Celebrated winning. So brutal. And
Nick's 9, definitely got the best of it here as the kicker. Check mark for Nick. Let's see what if Dylan fires again.
What's the biggest pot you ever played?
Biggest pot I ever played.
200K or more? 300, 400K?
I just said.
Dylan's going to fire again here.
An 800K pot.
Looks like about 22.5.
So
I missed it.
22,500. I don't know.
Yeah,
Bigger than that.
Over 7 figures? Or, I mean, 7 figures?
How many is that?
$1 million.
Over $1 million.
Over $1 million?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Imagine running $1 million pot pre-flop.
Nick in the blender here.
Somebody has kings. He's just gonna run it, and there's $2 million in the pot. $1 million from you.
I love it. I love it. Yeah.
It's fun.
That's the sick stuff.
And then the king comes on the flop. And you're like, please give me an ace.
Oh God.
How much is it? 21?
22,500.
22.
My biggest pot ever, I think, is about
500.
700K. I think. I've never played $1 million pot.
Heads up online.
No, online I've played a couple of like 500K pots, but
He's got the chips in his hand.
it was at Aria.
It's a sign.
PLO.
He's probably going to put it in play.
Oh yeah.
And it was like a crazy. It was like I had.
Makes the call. And he's going to see the good news. As Nick is going to take down a $76,000 pot.